After winning the 2024 Le Mans 24 Hours in the manner it did, it was expected that Ferrari would once again be in the hunt for victory at the 6 Hours of Sao Paolo. And that feeling intensified when in the week leading up to Sao Paolo, Ferrari confirmed that it had used one of its development jokers and updated the car. But when the race came around, Ferrari were nowhere to be seen, and its cars ended up a long way behind its championship rivals. So what happened to the Scuderia in Brazil, and how badly has it hampered its chances of winning the World Endurance Championship title? That's what we're about to delve into. Buoyed by its victory at the Le Mans 24 Hours, Ferrari decided to use one of its development jokers to upgrade the 499P ahead of the 6 Hours of Sao Paolo. That upgrade was primarily focused around the cooling of the rear brakes, with Ferrari conscious that braking efficiency will become a real factor as the season progresses. The idea behind this is that by improving brake cooling at the rear of the car, the team would not need to compromise on setup when it's at tracks, where that's a serious consideration, especially the season finale at Bahrain. However, this change did come with consequences. By altering the rear of the car, the aerodynamic balance of the 499P changed, and so Ferrari also had to make changes to the floor and a few of the upper body surfaces to rebalance it. These changes never meant that suddenly Ferrari was going to unlock even more pace in the 499P and charge away at the front. It was more about ensuring efficiency going forward. But even it would have hoped the car would have been more competitive at the Interlagos circuit. Times in qualifying were quite tight between several teams, and it was Toyota who had the edge on everyone else, with its cars claiming the front row. The Penske Porsche cars qualified 3rd and 5th, while the number 2 Cadillac managed to slot into 4th place. But the fastest Ferrari could only manage 6th, nearly 4 tenths off the pole setting time. And to compound matters further, the number 51 Ferrari was only fast enough to go 9th, indicating right from the off that Ferrari did not have as much pace compared to its rivals. Race day proved that suspicion, with both its number 51 and 50 cars finishing 5th and 6th respectively, and well over a minute off the lead. The number 50 car eventually finished a full lap down, showcasing just how much pace it was missing compared to the dominant Toyota. Speaking to Sportscar 365 after the race, Ferrari's head of endurance race cars Ferdinando Canizzo said that pre-race simulations had suggested Interlagos would be a difficult circuit for the 499P. But the fact that the number 7 Toyota was able to lose 2 minutes in the race due to a fuel issue early on, and then still catch and pass the number 51 Ferrari, showcased just how slow the 499P was compared to the ultimate pace. The Toyotas were simply faster in every single area in Interlagos. Not only did their car have better fundamental pace, but they were also able to manage their tyres better, meaning they were able to extract more pace for longer. Ferrari didn't have an answer to that, and it showed. Ferrari have had plenty of disappointing races this season, having let victory fall through its grasp on a few occasions now. But that disappointment turned into optimism after winning the Le Mans 24 Hours, with the double points scored putting the team back into contention for the championship. But the result in Sao Paulo caused it to lose further ground in the battle for the title. After finishing the race outside of the top 3, Ferrari dropped to 3rd in the Hypercar Manufacturers Championship. It currently has 109 points to championship leader Porsche's 126, and victory in Brazil means Toyota is now 2nd on 122. There's 3 races remaining this season, and so it doesn't mean by any stretch of the imagination that Ferrari can't win the championship. But its task has just become quite a bit harder. Over the next 3 races it needs to find at least 17 points on Porsche to match its current tally. So in reality it means it needs to outscore them by at least 30 to 35 points if it's going to stand a chance of taking home the spoils. And that's a really tough ask. If Ferrari is serious about winning the championship this year, it cannot afford to struggle for performance anywhere else this season. And what's more, if it does have victory within its grasp again, it cannot let the opportunity pass it by. There's still a small amount of hope for Ferrari, but one slip-up will almost certainly mean its title hopes are over. If the pressure was on before, it's now just gone to a whole new level, and Ferrari needs to prove it really does have what it takes to withstand the heat.